Good evening, welcome to the 7 o'clock English news from the Sultan of Oman Television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq presides over the inauguration ceremony of the Dukham Refinery and Petrochemical Industries project with the presence of the Emir of the State of Kuwait, His Highness Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Al-Sabah. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq is at the forefront to bid farewell to His Highness the Emir of the State of Kuwait upon his departure at Dukham Airport after a two-day state visit. His Majesty the Sultan issues 3 royal decrees. And His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq sends cable greetings to His Excellency President Nayib Bukele, President of the Republic of El Salvador, on the occasion of his election as President of the Republic for a new presidential term. Upon the royal patronage of His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq, the inauguration ceremony of the Dukham Refinery and Petrochemical Industries project in the Dukham Special Economic Zone was opened this morning. The event was attended by His Highness Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Al-Sabah, the Emir of the State of Kuwait. Upon the arrival of both leaders, they were graciously received by His Excellency Sultan bin Saad Al-Habsi, the Minister of Finance, His Excellency Imad Mohammed Al-Atiqi, the Kuwaiti Minister of Oil, His Excellency Abdul Salam bin Mohammed Al-Murshidi, the Chairman of the Oman Investment Authority, His Excellency Sheikh Nawaf Saud Al-Sabah, the CEO of the Kuwait Petroleum Corporation, His Excellency Ahmed bin Hassan Al-Dhib, the Deputy Chairman of the Public Authority for Special Economic Zone and Free Zones, and Mulhim bin Bashir Al-Jarf, the Chairman of the Board of Directors of OQ Group. Following that visual presentation on the journey of energy was presented by a group of the national talents. The presentation focused on the stages of establishing the Dukham Refinery and Petrochemical Industries project, which is the largest joint investment project between the Sultan of Oman and the State of Kuwait, integrated between the Omani OQ Group and the Kuwaiti Global Petroleum Company, with a capital exceeding 3.5 billion Omani riyals. The visual presentation also highlighted the economic significance of the refinery. After that, His Excellency Abdul Salam bin Mohammed Al-Murshidi, the Chairman of the Oman Investment Authority, and His Excellency Sheikh Nawaf Saud Al-Sabah, the CEO of the Kuwait Petroleum Corporation, delivered a speech. On this occasion, they highlighted the economic importance of the Dukham Refinery and Petrochemical Industries project. Subsequently, His Majesty the Sultan and His Highness the Emir of Kuwait unveiled the commemorative monument marking this historic moment of the inauguration of the Dukham Refinery and Petrochemical Industries. Afterwards, His Majesty the Sultan and His Highness the Emir of Kuwait visited the main control room of the refinery to closely understand its operations and listened to a detailed explanation of the production capacity, which enhances Oman's refining status to exceed 500,000 barrels per day, maximizing the utilization of petroleum products, in addition to the role of the control room in the monitoring various units through an advanced monitoring system to track the supply line operations according to the highest standards of security and safety. On this occasion, His Highness Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Al-Sabah, the Emir of Kuwait, received commemorative gift from the management of the Dukham Refinery and Petrochemical Industries Company. Following that, His Highness the Emir of Kuwait inscribed a message in the Legacy Registry for VIPs, expressing his appreciation to His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq, the government and the Omani people for this cooperation, which reflects the Omani-Kuwaiti partnership, especially in investing in petrochemical industries and outlining the current and future joint visions. He expressed his aspirations for further meaningful cooperation to strengthen the strong relations between the two brotherly countries and achieve their interests for the good of their noble peoples. At the conclusion of the opening ceremony, a commemorative photo was taken of His Majesty the Sultan, His Highness, the Honored Guest, and a group of staff of the Duqm Refinery and Petrochemical Industries Company. The opening ceremony was attended by a number of their highnesses and dignitaries, members of the Council of Oman, the accompanying delegation of the Honored Guest, and CEOs of the Omani Investment Authority companies and international oil companies, as well as sheikhs and dignitaries from Al Wusta Governorate. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq hosted a luncheon at the Royal Yacht Fulk Al Salama this afternoon in honor of His Highness Sheikh Mish'al Al Ahmed Al Jabir Al Sabah, the Emir of the State of Kuwait. The luncheon was attended by Their Highnesses members of the royal family and the Excellencies ministers of both sides, under-secretaries and the ambassadors of the Sultan of Oman accredited to the State of Kuwait. His Highness Sheikh Mish'al Al Ahmed Al Jabir Al Sabah, the Emir of the State of Kuwait, arrived this morning in the Wilaya of Duqm in the Al-Wusta Governorate to attend the inauguration ceremony of the Duqm refinery and petrochemical industries as part of a state visit to the Sultanate of Oman. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq was at the forefront to receive His Highness the guest upon his arrival at Duqm Airport. Accompanying His Majesty were His Highness Sayyid bin Arab bin Haytham Al Said, His Highness Sayyid Timur bin Asad Al Said, Chairman of the Board of Governors of the Central Bank of Oman, His Excellency Sayyid Khalid bin Hilal Al Busaidi, Minister of the Diwan of the Royal Court, His Excellency Dr. Hamad bin Said Al Aufi, Head of the Private Office, His Excellency Dr. Ali bin Masoud Al Sinadi, Chairman of the Public Authority for Special Economic Zones and Free Zones, His Excellency Hussein bin Ali bin Abdul Latif, Advisor at the Special Office, His Excellency Sayyid Sultan bin Yarab Al Busaidi, Advisor at the Private Office, His Excellency Sayyid Faisal bin Hamoud Al Busaidi, Advisor at the Diwan of the Royal Court, and His Excellency Sheikh Ahmed bin Muslim Al Kathiri, Governor of Al Wusta. After that, His Majesty the Emir proceeded to the motorcade heading to the refinery, flanked by 2 rows of guards of honor of the Royal Guard of Oman. A group of Omani and foreign students who study at the Saud Global School in Duqm lined up both sides of the road carrying flags of Oman and Kuwait and their respective countries. A number of citizens also lined up the road to the refinery, expressing their delight and warm welcome for His Majesty the Sultan and the Emir of Kuwait. Upon the arrival of the motorcade, His Majesty and the Emir at the gate of the Duqm refinery and petrochemical industries, a popular reception was held with the participation of locals and of the governors of Al-Wusta, and they chanted lyrics in the manifestation of warm welcome. His Highness Sheikh Mish'al Al Ahmed Al Jabir Al Sabah, the Emir of the State of Kuwait, departed the country this evening after a 2-day state visit to the Sultanate of Oman. Upon departure, His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq led the farewell party of His Highness the Emir of Kuwait upon his departure from Duqm Airport, wishing His Highness a safe return to his country. Also present in the farewell alongside His Majesty the Sultan were His Highness Sayyid bin Arab bin Haytham Al Said, His Highness Sayyid Timur bin Asad Al Said, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Central Bank of Oman, His Excellency Sayyid Khalid bin Hilal Al Busaidi, Minister of the Diwan of the Royal Court, His Excellency Sayyid Hamoud bin Faisal Al Busaidi, Minister of Interior, Head of the Mission of Honor, His Excellency Sultan bin Salim Al Habsi, Minister of Finance, His Excellency Dr. Hamad bin Said Al Aufi, Head of the Private Office, His Excellency Dr. Ali bin Masoud Al Sinadi, Chairman of the Public Authority for Special Economic Zones and Free Zones, His Excellency Abdul Salam bin Muhammad Al Murshidi, Chairman of the Oman Investment Authority, His Excellency Engineer Salim bin Nasser Al Aufi, Minister of Energy and Minerals, His Excellency Hussein bin Ali bin Abdul Latif, Advisor at the Private Office. His Excellency Dr. Sultan bin Yarub Al Busaidi, Advisor at the Private Office. His Excellency Sayyid Faisal bin Hamoud Al Busaidi, Advisor at the Diwan Royal Court. His Excellency Sheikh Ahmed bin Muslim Al Kathiri, Governor of the Al-Wusta, and His Excellency Dr. Saleh bin Amr Al Kharousi, Ambassador of the Sultan of Oman, accredited to the State of Kuwait, along with members of the honorary mission. His Highness the Emir of the State of Kuwait was accompanied by an official delegation comprising of His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed Abdulaziz Al Jarab Al Sabah, His Excellency Sheikh Hamad Sabah Al Ahmed Al Sabah, His Excellency Sheikh Mbarak Hamoud Al Jabir Al Sabah, His Excellency Sheikh Adhibi Nasr Al Adbi Al Sabah, His Excellency Sheikh Ali Khalid Al Jabir Al Sabah, His Excellency Sheikh Mansour Mbarak Abdullah Al Jabir Al Sabah, His Excellency Sheikh Dr. Basil Al Hamoud Al Malik Al Sabah, His Excellency Sheikh Muhammad Abdullah Al Mubarak Al Sabah, Minister of the Emir of the State of Kuwait, His Excellency Dr. Imad Muhammad Abdulaziz Al Atini, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Oil, His Excellency Lieutenant General Engineer Jamal Mahmoud Al Dayab, Director of His Highness's Office, His Excellency Sheikh Khadiq bin Abdullah Al Sabah Al Nasr Al Sabah, Head of the Kuwaiti Protocol, His Excellency Yusuf Hamad Al Rumi, Head of the Media and Cultural Affairs at the Emir Diwan, His Excellency Mazin Isa Al Isa, Under Secretary of the Foreign Affairs, His Excellency Sheikh Nawaf Saoud Al Nasr Al Sabah, Deputy Chairman of the Board of Directors and CEO of Kuwait Petroleum Corporation, and His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Nasr Al Hajri, Ambassador of the State of Kuwait, accredited to the Sultanate of Oman. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq issues 3 Royal Decree. Royal Decree number 10/2024. Article 1 specifies the responsibilities of the Minister of Health according to the attached Annex number 1. Article 2 adopts the organized national structure of the Minister of Health in accordance with the attached Annex number 2. Article 3 cancels Royal Decree number 36/2014 and 80/2020 referred to, and cancels all that contradict with this decree or contravene with these provisions. Article 4, this decree shall be published in the Official Gazette and shall come into effect from the date of its issue. Royal Decree number 11/2024, Article 1 establishes a medical city named University Medical City with legal personality, financial and administrative independence under the supervision of the Minister of Health and governed by the provisions of the attached regulations. Article 2, the headquarters of the University Medical City will be in the Governorate of Muscat, and branches may be established in other governorates by a decision of the city's Board of Directors. Article 3, all allocations, assets, rights and obligations of Sultan Qaboos University Hospital, the Omani National Center for the Treatment of Blood Diseases and Marrow Transplantation, and Sultan Qaboos Comprehensive Center for Cancer Treatment and Research are transferred to the University Medical City. Occupants of medical and assistant medical positions of Sultan Qaboos University Hospital, the Omani National Center for Treatment of Blood Diseases and Marrow Transplantation, and the Sultan Qaboos Comprehensive Center for Cancer Treatment and Research are also transferred to the University Medical City with their grades, allowances, and employment status. The implementation of this article is carried out according to the mechanisms and regulations approved by the University Medical City's Board of Directors in coordination with the Vice Chancellor of Sultan Qaboos University. Article 4, civil government health institutions and supporting government entities are integrated into the University Medical City as determined by the Council of Ministers decision based on the recommendations of the University Medical City's Board of Directors. The provisions of Article 3 of this decree regarding allocations, assets, rights and obligations apply to the mentioned institutions and entities and their transfer of the employees to the University Medical City after coordination with the competent authority for those entities from the date of the Council of Ministers decision mentioned in the first paragraph of this article. Article 5, the Chairman of the Board of Directors of the University Medical City issues necessary regulations and decisions to implement the provisions of this decree and the attached regulations. Until then, the regulations and decisions in force for the entities specified in Article 3 of this decree continue to apply, except where there is a specific provisions in this decree and the attached regulations that does not conflict with the provisions. Article 6 cancels all that contradicts with this decree or contravene with its provisions. Article 7, this decree shall be published in the official gazette and shall come into effect from the date of its issue. Royal Decree number 12 over 2024, Article 1, the following shall be appointed to the positions of next names, Dr. Fatma bint Muhammad bin Bakr Al-Ajmi as the Chief Executive Officer of the Oman Medical Specialty Board with a designated grade and financial allowances. Dr. Ahmed bin Salim bin Saif Al-Mundri as the Undersecretary of the Ministry of Health for Health Planning and Regulations. Suleiman bin Nasser bin Khamis Al-Hajji as the Undersecretary of the Ministry of Health for Administrative and Financial Affairs. Ahmed bin Saleh bin Sufyan Al-Rashdi as the Undersecretary of the Ministry of Endowments and Religious Affairs. Mahmoud bin Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Awaini as the Secretary General of the Ministry of Finance with a special grade. Article 2, this decree shall be published in the official gazette and shall come into effect from the date of this issue. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency President Nayib Bukele, President of the Republic of El Salvador, on the occasion of his re-election as President of the Republic for a new presidential term. Today marks a monumental milestone in the realm of global partnerships as Oman and Kuwait come together to inaugurate a state-of-the-art of the art petrochemical refinery in Duqm. More details in the following report.
Today marks a monumental milestone in the realm of global partnership as Oman and Kuwait come together to inaugurate a state-of-the-art petrochemical refinery in Duqm. His Majesty Sultan Haitham and His Highness Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Al-Sabah Amir of Kuwait graced the opening ceremony of the Duqm refinery and petrochemical industries. The culmination of years of collaborative efforts and investments, this refinery stands as a testament to the enduring friendship and shared vision between the two nations. The Duqm Refinery and Petrochemical Industries Complex is the largest joint project between the Sultanate of Oman and the State of Kuwait, with investments reaching up to $9 billion. The refinery processes 230,000 barrels per day to produce diesel, aviation fuel, naphtha, and liquefied petroleum gas. The Duqm Refinery and Petrochemical Industries Complex is one of the largest joint investments between the Sultanate of Oman and the State of Kuwait. The project was further enhanced due to the strong bilateral relations between the two brotherly countries. The strategic significance of this joint venture cannot be overstated. By combining resources, expertise, and innovation, Oman and Kuwait have unlocked immense potential for economic growth and development in the region. This refinery not only enhances the capabilities of both nations in the petrochemical sector, but also strengthens their position in the global market. Officials from both countries express gratitude for the unwavering support and cooperation that has made this venture possible. They emphasized the importance of fostering such collaborative endeavors to drive sustainable progress and prosperity for the future generations. As the refinery roars to life, it heralds a new era of prosperity, innovation, and cooperation in the Gulf region. Today's celebration not only commemorates the culmination of a groundbreaking project, but also paves the way for a brighter and more interconnected future for Oman, Kuwait, and beyond. Abdullah bin Ahmed al-Rubi'i, Sultanate of Oman Television, Duqm.
This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq presides over the inauguration ceremony of the Duqm Refinery and Petrochemical Industries Project with the presence of the Emir of the State of Kuwait, His Highness Sheikh Mish'al Al-Ahmed Jabir Al-Sabah. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq is at the forefront to bid farewell to His Highness the Emir of the State of Kuwait upon his departure at Duqm Airport after a 2-day state visit. His Majesty the Sultan issues 3 royal decrees. And His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq sent cable of greetings to His Excellency President Nayib Bukele, President of the Republic of El Salvador, on the occasion of his re-election as President of the Republic for a new presidential term. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin from all of us here in the newsroom and the studios. Thanks for watching. Good night.
الوسطى شلت فن الطارق والتغروج وترنمت بحلى القصايد والانغام بوصولها ثم راعي الخير واليود سلطان نزز ومل المجد قدام نسعد بشوفه وين ما يكون موجود هذه الزيارة تبشر بخير وانعام الوسطى شلت فن الطارق والتغروج وترى